One of the things we're taught as part of the criteria at college is with hot wax, we mustn't overlay. And that is because traditionally hot wax reached very high temperatures back in the day. The current peelable waxes operate at a much lower melting point, which means they don't stimulate and heat the skin as much as they used to. In this demonstration, I'm going to show you using the Outback Organics peelable just how many times you can reapply your patch if it's required without erythema being caused on the skin. The way to measure if you can reapply and overlay is if there is high color or erythema, then you mustn't overlay any further. Okay, so making sure that we're working with the peelable wax at the right temperature is just to make sure it sits and holds like you can see here. And then we can do an application on our skin. Now, if this was a traditional hot wax, when we remove this, it will come up red straight away. So as we observe the skin, you'll see that there is no redness, which means it's perfectly safe to reapply and overlay if that is required. So why would we overlay? We would overlay if we're dealing with hair that hasn't come out on the first removal, and usually that applies to very soft, downy, vellus hair. So just checking again we've got the right consistency, and I'm going to overlay the exact same patch for a second time. And we're going to remove, just checking for any redness again. Still no redness, so we can reapply again. So this only is relevant if we are having trouble on areas like the upper lip that might have a very soft downy hair. So the key factor here when deciding if you can overlay is the skin will tell you if it's happy. So our lady here is particularly sensitive. She has quite a lot of waxing with me. So you can see now we've got this higher color coming up on the skin. So this for me would indicate not a high erythema, but enough to tell me that I wouldn't overlay anymore on this area.